who I am. I used to work as an accountant, right? But my job was literally soul sucking and I hated it. So pandemic hit, I came across the concept of freelancing, social media marketing, and I dig deeper into it. I went down the rabbit hole of searching through YouTube. I joined some paid courses as well and learned the gist of it. So after that, I faced a lot of roadblocks, got help from my mentors, and after then, I end up finding my things and end up experimenting. And now I'm helping others to do the same. So in today's session, what we'll be learning? Okay, we have two more people. In today's session, we'll be, can you guys see the participant and everything on my screen? Can just someone tell me? Or you're seeing just the main screen presentation?
Only the presentation.
All right, perfect.
Only the
Because
presentation.
my screen has a lot of things on going on because people coming in. Okay, so in today's agenda, we'll be learning about personal branding, why it is required, who can build personal brand, basics of LinkedIn, how personal branding is related to LinkedIn, networking, that how you should network with another people, and how to build your own content strategy that can generate you leads. Okay, so moving forward. Okay, first of all, what is your personal brand? So your personal brand is people relate to you when they think of something. For example, if I tell you Elon Musk, what would you relate to him? Sorry, actually, I am getting a lot of entering requests. That's why I'm pausing in between. All right.
The
Okay,
slide that
so
is here.
okay. So what is the personal branding? Personal branding is basically, in simple terms, the people who know you, how they know you, when they think of your name, what they can relate to. Are they thinking of your brand? Are they thinking of what do you do? Are they thinking of what do you stand for? For example, when you see a celebrity endorse a brand, right? Every celebrity has their perception, the image. Like if you take uh, someone who is not from fitness background, and if he is selling a product which is related to protein powder, let's say, would you trust him? No. So that's how the perception of you, right, is your personal brand. For example, if I say Elon Musk, what do you think of? Someone who knows their shit, who knows that what they do, who is a billionaire, right, and who is doing a lot of good things that is helping humanity and doing a lot of good things that is actually making them business and helping you get a good product, right? So why do we need a personal brand? Like basically your name speaks of what you do, right? I know this is not that simpler, but I have tried to keeping it as simple as so it you guys can relate to it. And yes, when you have your personal brand, people know what you do, what results you can bring, what you can bring to the table. Then you don't need to find opportunities come to you, right? You don't need to prove your expertise because you already have a background that you have created over time and people trust you for this. If I say you are a psychologist, right, so you don't have to yell to people like I am a psychologist, I can help you heal. They already know you, that you are a psychologist, you are a good psychologist, and you can take them from a bad mental health to a good mental health, right? And when your audience, when over a period of time you have built your audience, you have built trust among your audience, then you can even you can create your product and sell it to your own audience, and they will buy from you because they are ready. They know that what you stand for, and if something is coming from you, it will help them to go from place one to place another place, from one to two. Okay, so here are some of the people. Just give me a minute, please. Here are some of the famous people who has built their entire empire on their personal brand. Alex Catoni, she started as a freelance copywriter. Then over 3 to 4 years, she when she has built a business, when she has result to show, people come to her. She is now a multimillionaire. She actually she is a speaker who only speaks at 7-figure business owners conferences. If you go to her page, you can see that she is a coach. Now she teaches other people how to, and one of her courses is like almost 1.9K dollars for few months, right? And people actually buying it. Even at some point when I was learning copywriting, I considered buying her product, but although for at that period of time, for me it was out of my budget, so I declined it. But still, if I had the budget, I was willing to buy it because I knew what she does and what she stands for. And she now monetizing on her skills on her personal brand. Same with Alex Sarmoji. He is an author. He has a book, 100 million offer, and you should read it. He has also built his entire 100 million empire based on his personal branding. Ankur Warikoo, most of us have seen him, what he stands for. Must have seen his ads, right? Can we get yes? Like people who have seen him or any of these three peoples.
Ankur Warikoo, seen him,
Yeah.
heard him.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And what do you think Ankur Warikoo stands for? What kind of person he is when you think the name Ankur Warikoo?
Actually, he's more of
Pure
a
genius.
marketing person or something.
Marketing, businessman who helps you teach time management, someone who
Yeah.
has very calm voice, and the way he presents himself, you know that he's a very trustworthy person, right? He never told you that he is a trustworthy, but his brands comes as in your perception that he is a very trustworthy, right? And he in his ads he said, I don't sell, I'm just telling you what I do, right? So these are marketing tactics, but these marketing tactics are based on your personal brand. Okay, so when my screen is freezing a lot, guys, I'm so sorry for that. So all of these people started with one thing, then they built their personal brand and build a community of people who trusted them. Later on, they monetized their community. They started a product, they sold the product to their audience. Their audience already has the trust. And when they have money, they ventured into another field, built another community. And that's how they got from 0 to 100. And they are like multimillionaires, all of them now. So if you have a doubt, right? Let me just stop this. So far, if you have a doubt, like what do you mean by personal branding, and is it for you or is it not for you? Just ask away, then we'll move forward. None of you have questions?
Because till now you have been crystal clear.
Okay. Tansu is in front of screens. Is it clear to you so far? Amit, Prakhar, I want to hear you guys because feel like I'm talking to screens or not people.
Yeah, it's clear.
All right.
It's clear now, yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so if it's clear and you guys do not have any questions, let's move forward. So if you have doubts that am I the right person to build my personal brand, right? So let's see how you can build your personal brand and how you can, while starting out, why you need to build a personal brand. So founders and owners, welcome to the team. Why you need a personal brand? To get leads for your business. When you have a build your community, you know that people trust you. You can derive the entire traffic from your personal brand to your brand and monetize them, right? And on LinkedIn, there is a one saying that it's easier to grow personal brand than a company page. So most of the founders, when they are growing their personal brand, they can derive the entire traffic to their company page. Like when you are applying to the jobs through company pages, right? You go to their company pages, you never go to their founders. But what if a founder has a personal brand? His company has a face that you can trust. you will definitely would love to go to their company, right? And why founders need it? They need it for investment. Yes, it helps in investment as well. You can get leads for your business, you can drive traffic to your business, and you can hire the right talent, right? For coaches, obviously it's lead and marketing. You can generate leads and market your product. Freelancer, leads, marketing, networking with higher people, networking with people, networking with peers, your superiors, mentors, everyone. Now you're thinking, why I personal brand? Okay, fine. If you have a, let's say, blue tick on Instagram, and if you reach to someone who also is a big star, so they will definitely respond to you, right? They see that, okay, you are not some vague person, you actually exist and what you stand for. So they respond to you, and it makes your networking easy, you're making connections easy. That's why you need it. Working professionals, because you need to, okay, working professionals, I have a thing for you. So on Friday, I applied to an agency because I loved what their founder was working, right? And we get on a call. They never asked me for my resume. All right. They just asked me, can you share your LinkedIn profile? I actually shared my LinkedIn profile to their mail. They went through it, and now we are getting on board. We have a final call on Tuesday. So yes, working professional, you do need to build your own personal brand. And the students, this is the right time to build your personal brand for all of the above reason. If you want to be a founder, your coach, your freelancer, or working professional, you already know why you need it. Yeah, guys, please let me know if I'm going very fast or very slow. I would really love it to know. Okay, so now how LinkedIn and personal branding is related, and why it is only LinkedIn, why not any other platform? First of all, LinkedIn is easy to grow, right? And you know that what kind of people you are targeting. Most of the LinkedIn profile, nobody comes to a LinkedIn profile and make a vague profile, right? Few of them they do, but 99% of them they don't, right? So you can actually go to the profile, you know that that person exists, what places they exist, right? So you exactly know what kind, who is your targeting, location based, age based, industry based. When you go to LinkedIn, you all have these options, right? You can select your TG and reach out to them, and it's easier on LinkedIn. Your audience is qualified, no vague people. You get leads when you have a personal brand. I built my personal brand in 3 months, and in January I was inactive for 15 days, and in 15 days I got 4 leads, right? So that's the power of your personal brand. You get people actually coming to your inboxes and say like, hey, we have a new one, someone is joining us. So you get lead based on your personal brand, and obviously you can transfer the topic, transfer the traffic to your profile, and you can even sell your services. A lot of people are now LinkedIn are actually starting to sell, who have like, who been working for almost a year, and now they're selling product. I'll tell you the name if you want to know that who are those people. Okay, so why LinkedIn? Fine. Okay, so why LinkedIn? So I put a poll on my profile last week, and all of these people, most of these people either are social media marketer, either agency owners, founders, marketers, and you can see the result yourself, that they themselves say that it is easier to grow on LinkedIn than any other platform, right? Instagram, it's easier, but you take time. In LinkedIn, you can see the growth within 90 days. And if you're not seeing the growth in 90 days, that means you are doing something wrong and you need to improve it. So it's easier to grow on LinkedIn than any other platform. Okay, I get it. But how do we go from scratch, right? So this is for all those people who think that they know LinkedIn, but wait, I do have something for you as well. I designed this session so that it can help the beginner and advanced people, people who actually know about LinkedIn as well. So in the end, I have a juiciest fast I kept at the end, and the how to create a winning content strategy so that you get a linked leads in your inboxes. So okay, this is what my journey looks like on LinkedIn. I started in October. I had a very inactive following, like 250 people were following me, right? So I worked try to figure out, and I reached at the end of the October, I had 600 followers. I changed my strategy. In November, I reached to 1.9k followers. In December, 4.172 followers, right? And I told you, in January, I was inactive for 15 days out of 30 days. And even if I was inactive, the personal brand that I built in these 3 months led me to grow to this number, 7.1k followers within 1 month when I was inactive. Because why? Because I used the right strategy in these 3 months, and they have started to show results here, right? So when I went inactive, I changed my strategy, and within 4 days, I got 600 followers, right? So yes, now you can see that if you are doing it right, it is very easy to grow on LinkedIn. But this is about my journey. What about you? So now is the time to take out your pen and paper and open your LinkedIn in the background, because we are getting to the brainstorming session. So one of the most easiest question that I get, like, hey, even in the form, someone asked me that I have a 19k followers. I want to ask you, like, do you need a followers? Exactly. No, you need active followers, right? Who are coming to your product, who are coming to your page. They are engaging with your content. They are networking with you. They are referring you leads. Why do you need these people? Because they help you grow. When LinkedIn know that people are actually engaging with your existing content, right, it start to pushes your profile to the new people, to similar people, and that's how you grow faster. So you need active followers. And can following and lead has a direct proportion? No, not necessary. If you have result to show, you can get leads with 1,000 followers as well. People are getting in my network, people are getting leads even with the 1,000 followers. But they do have some solid background, some result to show that I can do, and I can help you do this. So let's get LinkedIn rolling. Okay, so most of you people told me that you guys wanted to learn about profile optimization, right? Can I hear a yes from all of you who have opened their LinkedIn? Can we get a yes?
Yes, Smriti. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So now I have a task for you. Note down 1 to 7, just keep it short. Profile pictures, banners, headline, about, connection, content, analytics, hashtag. Just note all these 7 pointers horizontally, just like I kept it. Just let me know once you guys done. I'm giving you 1 minute of time. Have you guys noted down? Guys, can I hear yes? Can I see your chats?
Yeah, done.
Done? Awesome. Most of you are done. I'm just hearing one done. Okay, just give me yeses in the comments if you guys are not able to open your mic. Give me yeses. I only got like 1 yes. Emily. Amit also done. Emily also done. Prakhar, Tansu, Maria. Awesome, guys. Okay. Now I want you to go to your LinkedIn profile, right? And we'll tackle all of these 7 points I want you to know how much point most of you scored, right? So all of these point, profile picture, banner, headline, about section, all of these valued are 10, right? So let me just present my screen. How many of you have a clear profile picture like this, where your face is showing, where you know that people know you by your face? If you have, give yourself 10. If you don't, just give yourself 0. Are we done? Awesome. Just write it in your notebook. Okay, you need a clear profile picture. Why you need it? So people can actually know who you are, and they don't know your legs, they know your face, obviously. And one more thing, keep your profile picture when you are building your personal brand. Do not change it very frequently, just like you change it on Instagram or LinkedIn, sorry, WhatsApp, right? Keep it for a while, a headshot of yours, and that can be unique the way you are. Next, how many of you have a clear banner like this and not like this? If you have a this, right, just give it yourself 10, otherwise 0. Your banner is your portfolio. It needs to say that what you do. Even if you're professional, just write a simple sentence. Let's say you are a data analytics. I help, let's say you are familiar with the Tableau, right? So I help churn data and make it into interesting presentation, something like that. Maya, I understand, right? So a professional, it could be semi-professional as well, right? But it should be unique. Okay, it could be professional if you are a professional, but if you are a coach, if you are a freelancer, if you are a let's say fitness coach, so it could be something which represents your brand as well. A headshot of you in like tie and suit would, that's not necessary. Personal branding has evolved a lot. I hope you are getting it. Okay, so guys, if you have given yourself point, can we just move ahead? Okay, now before I explain this, what you mean, just give yourself and see, just below your name, do you have a clear headline of what you do? If you have, you are doing awesome, right? Applaud for you guys. And if you're not, give yourself 0 because you deserve it. And I'm telling you how to create a kick-ass headline for you guys. Okay, so if you have given yourself pointer, you need to answer these 3 questions. Who do you help? What do you help them achieve? How do you do that? For example, I help business owners and content creators. What I help them do? Build their personal brand. How do I do that? Through social media management. So I now I can just marry these 3 sentences, 1, 2, 3, into to form it a quirky line. Like my brand represents a very quirky, fun side of a business. Okay, and fun side but professional, and it does not have to be boring. That's my brand. So I see building unforgettable personal brand for founders, CEO, and coaches. All right. So I can also make it something like, okay, why don't any of you just give me your like any 3 answer and tell you that how you can make it very interesting so people read it. Just first of all, answer these 3 questions. Who do you help? What do you help them achieve? How do you do that?
Can I go?
Yeah, definitely. Because I'm sharing my screen.
Natasha.
I'm not sure who's. Okay, hi Natasha. Please go ahead.
Who do I help? I help actually job seekers because I'm a recruiter.
Okay.
And I help them with the job interview as well because I'm an interview coach as well as providing opportunities. And yeah, how do you do that? And
how do you do
but
that?
by getting them opportunities.
Exactly. And this is what you're wrong. You have to be very specific. So, Natasha, I'm telling it for Natasha. You guys can figure it out for yourself. I help job seekers, but are you only help job seekers? Right. You need to be very specific. I help job seekers and professionals if you are follow certain niches, right? In certain niches as well. Like I help job seekers and professional workers to get their dream jobs through managing their resume and getting them one-to-one consultation, right? This is of your who, what, and how. Can you,
Okay.
are you getting me? And
Yeah, I
you can
got you.
just,
But I would just like to add. See, the
yeah,
thing is,
please.
I'm not just I'm not limited to India. I also I work on 2-3 platforms. So
Okay.
one of it is global as well. So Canada, Australia. So I need to mention that, right? That I am providing opportunities for which countries as well. The
So you,
residents of that country.
so you,
Apart from that, I'm a resume consultant, and apart from that, I'm an interview coach.
so you have to answer. See, you here you are doing things. Perseverant and most of the people are actually. Let me just stop this screen and tackle this out because you most of you will be doing the same mistake. See, when you are building your personal brand, right, you have to be very specific so you don't confuse. If I say I'm a fitness coach, okay, I'm a fitness coach, I'm a yoga instructor, I'm a gym instructor, I'm also a dietitian who helps you plan your nutrition. Would you come to me, Natasha? I'm asking you. You can just nod.
Yeah, understood. I
Okay.
understood, but it really depends on exactly how.
So what you can do, yes, I have answer for this as well. What you can do, you can stick choose a very minimal line that represents crux of what you do, right? And in your banner you can put out these three things because when people are coming to your profile, your headlines make them click your profile, your banner get them know what you do. So you can mention these three things, that instead of consultation I help you get into these three countries, right? And I help you with resume consultation, I help you with image consultation, whatever you do. I'm just giving you a picture of
And
it.
I understood that, but the thing is, it keeps on changing a lot. Try and understand. I know this is not your side. Recruiter, I don't
Yeah.
think anyone who has joined is a recruiter here. So
So in that
my
case, what,
countries keep on changing.
so
It's
you
because
can
of the
mention the
platform.
word worldwide. You can mention it
Yeah, global,
worldwide. Right.
but then again, if I write global recruiter, then people who are for whom I don't even have openings, countries for which I don't have openings actually,
So
they
what you
might
can
come.
do, like you must have something specific countries that you get more often. Like so you can say global recruiters for specific these 2 3 4 countries and put it etc. And in your feature section that I'll come to next, right? In your feature section you can show your experience like I have also given. The thing is you don't want people to bombard with a lot of information. You want to attract. If you are bombarding them with plethora of information, they will scare away. You just give them a hint, you attract them. Your motive is to actually get them land on your profile. Click the see more, click your Natasha Phillip, what she does. So your headline is just an attracting point. You have to make it very short, attracting, so and very targeted. So people actually would love to come to your profile, right? You don't want to bombard them with a lot of information. I hope you're getting it.
I am getting it. I have another question for you. Now,
Please
see,
go ahead.
people, yeah, from I'll stick to the countries I already hire for. So unless and until Australia is there in my headline, it's not
Yeah.
going to show to the person who is maybe looking for a job and is in Australia.
In that case, what
Canada,
you can do is,
then Canada, Malaysia, Philippines, Indonesia, Myanmar,
I get it. You
and
don't
India.
see in your, okay, just let me
You
share
can go
and tell
to
you.
my, you can see what
Can
it
we
is.
just take the questions at the end? I get what you're at,
Okay,
and
sure.
this will take a proper session, right? But if anyone has a question right now regarding these three questions, you can just ask me, and then we will move forward. Forward. Any of you guys? I am getting no response in comments, so I'm getting that. Guys, can you just drop a yes if it is clear or not? Please give me some response. It
I
feels
think
like
I'm
I'm
the
talking to
only
these.
one who is going to get that great thing that you're going to give. That was Natasha.
Yeah. I get it. Okay, so
So
Emily,
Smriti, can you
Maria.
help me with, yeah, hello.
Yeah. Please. Who is this? Please tell me. Prakhar,
Yeah,
yeah, please.
Prakhar. Yeah. So, like for example, in my particular case, it will be like answering those three questions will be like helping working data professionals or experienced people by giving them realities of data usage in industry through social media. So, how can I transform it into a proper headline or
Guys,
something?
okay. First, answer these three questions when you figure it out, right? I can, right now, I have a lot to share. And if I say it will extend a lot of time because we have global people here and it is night time and some of them have like midnight over there. So I'm just trying to keep it short. Okay. For people who are confusing, you can just reach out to me on LinkedIn DMs and I'll help you out. For another cases, like if you want to help yourself, you answer these three questions, go to your competitors profile, go to the profile of people who are doing similar things as you, and check out 5 to 10 profiles, see how they mentioned it, what words, keywords they are using, right? And go to the LinkedIn, the searches, like how they are searching their names of your similar profile, and you can use those keywords in your headline, right? And for more, you just reach out to me on LinkedIn, I'll help you for sure. Okay, so if you guys have answered this, you can make it something like this. And why you need to keep it short? Because only 5 to 7 words are visible, right? These words, and you have to choose these 7 words very carefully so people actually click to your profile. Okay, so yeah, if you guys have already there, then you guys give yourself 10. Otherwise, we are moving ahead. Okay, next is your, do we get headlines? Okay, next is your about section. Your about section tells you, here you can tell a lot of details, Natasha, that you have been mentioning, right? So your about section is need to have 4 things: who you are, what you do, what is your story, how to reach out to you. So here is a sample. Like this person has mentioned that she's an interior, she was engineer, but now she's a writer. What she does, she helped them build a brand on LinkedIn, right? What's her story? She mentioned her story. You can tell your professional expertise as well. It does not need to have a story as well, like how you helped, what you worked, how long you have been working. You can point it them out as a listicle. And next, how to reach out to you. You can put your email ID, your contact details in the, even if, see, why do you need to mention that? So people, when they are reaching out to your about section, they exactly know how to contact to you, right? More professionally. Okay, if you had this sorted, you give yourself 10, otherwise 0. Let's move ahead. Okay. Yes, can we go ahead? Just give me yes, go. Yes, guys.
Yes, please.
Okay. Next, what are the 3 pillars of LinkedIn that will actually help you grow? These all the pillars of your LinkedIn profile, right? Maria entered the waiting room. Okay. So wait, give me a second. Now, about section, write your connection, content analytics, and hashtag. For hashtag, do you guys have hashtag on your profiles? Have you mentioned it? If yes, give yourself 10, otherwise no. If your connection, like if you have within 500 or your connection, you know most of your connection, then give yourself 10, otherwise give yourself 0. And if you guys are posting content, then obviously 10, otherwise 0. Just let's make it quick. Can you have your scores, please, in the comments? I would love to know how much you guys scored. Amit, that's great. You got 70 out of 70. Emily, 40, that's also great. Prakhar, great, 60. Natasha,
Yeah,
Maria,
just a second.
where are you people?
Yeah. No. Can you just explain, as in hashtag, what were we talking about? Talks about what?
Okay,
On creator
hashtag,
what? Talks about? That's
okay,
the one,
hashtag
right?
is, yeah, in your profile, you need to mention hashtags that what you talk
Yeah.
about. If you have already mentioned that, then give yourself 10. Maria, 40, but don't worry, we'll get you to 60 to 70, Maria, don't worry about it. Tansu, that's very great score, 60. I'm really impressed by it. Like a lot of people have a lot of these things sorted.
60.
60. Just mention in the comments because
Yeah,
I
but
have
I
very
need to
limited
understand
resources
what
right
is
now.
content analysis. That is for sure.
Content analytics is like, where do you put hashtag? I'll tell you when I'll do just profile optimization live profile. Can I ask for example of hashtags? Okay, I'll tell you my hashtag. My hashtag is personal branding, social media marketing, content strategy. I'll show you all the examples of these. Don't worry, I'm not gonna leave you high and dry. 60, Natasha, great. Okay, now kudos to the people who have more than 50 points. You guys are 50 or over it. You guys are doing great. For 40 people, you already know that in which section you got 0 and where do you need to work it. That's what the purpose of this exercise, right? If your profile is not optimized, you know at what section I need to uh, sorry, I fumbled. Where do I need to work on so I get to where I need to be? All right, let's moving ahead to the connections and content analytics. These three parts, connection and content analytics. Why I'm giving it quick? Because I'm telling them in very detail in the later on slides. All right. Is it too much, guys, or we have your attention here? Just give me a quick why if you are S and no for N. A quick yes or no. Okay, I guess a lot of people haven't given any answer. So I consider yes or no? You guys please be
It's a
active.
yes. Please check the comment section. It's a yes.
I'm checking yes. Emily, Maria, Natasha, Tansu, Prakhar. Great. Okay. So we were on the pillars. There are 3 pillars that will actually help you grow on LinkedIn. Your profile optimization. When you have optimized your profile, what's the next step? And the first next step is building networks, connecting with people that actually help you going to. So what kind of people you need to connect with, right? You don't randomly connect with everyone because it is increasing your followers. Do not do that. It actually in long run will negatively impact your personal brand if you are doing that. Okay, because I have told you 30,000 followers but they are inactive doesn't mean a thing. But even if you have 1,000 followers and they like even 100 of them are active, you are doing good. So do not connect with everyone. You need to connect with 3 type of people. One, who educate me, right? They are telling you something about your industry, something about LinkedIn, something you are interested in. So like simply you follow people. Why do you follow people on Instagram, right? Some of them are, you know them, they as your peers, your friends. Some of them are teaching you something. So that's why now you need these people, first educator, they will teach you about, they are 10 steps ahead of you, they will guide you. People who will engage with me, these people will actually help you grow your audience, right? Your peers, they understand what you stand for, what kind of content you are creating. And can you guys mute please? Okay. uh Now third people, they will buy. Okay, and your target audience, you already know who do you need to connect with. So how do you connect with? Have you guys seen this slide? Which of these messages are popping out? Like who of them are I likely to accept? Obviously, whom I see that why they want to connect with me, right? So don't randomly send connection request. Just tell them what you loved about them. Why would you want to connect with them? What actually makes them connect to you, right? It's obviously I would connect to someone who is actually getting me something in return. Either they are my peers, either I'm learning from them, or either they are my buyer. So you need to do the same thing for others as well. You need to tell them like a simple example is like, hey, I saw this content on your profile and I would love to connect with you and learn from you. Second, these are for more professional. Hi, I see that you are in the same industry, and can I ask you some doubts about these particular topics, right? And I'm looking forward to connect with you and learn from you. A simple connection request is like that. You can just Google and you will find a lot of sample messages that you can send. Okay, so why do you need to send it? Because it helps you stand out and there are more chances of getting accepted. Okay, and third thing, when you send a connection request, it immediate once they accept it, you directly go to their inbox. So they are bound to respond to you. So you are actually building your network while sending your connection request, right? You can just ask them, you can have casual chat or just ask them any question or their opinion on it. Or you can just go to their content and say, you have shared this, but I'm not, I do not agree with you. And here are my points. And that's how you build your network. Okay, and people who have a lot of connection but they are not active, go to your profile, remove them and start building your connection. Do not actually remove them immediately. First rebuild your connection and then remove most of them who are inactive and does not follow in your target audience. Okay, now we are moving to the second pillar, that is comment. And why do you need to comment in the why do you need to comment? Okay, and this is the only reason that linked in my favorite profile for all the beginners who does not know. When you comment on someone's profile, right, it shows to their target audience. For example, I am connected with this person. Okay, he liked someone else's post, and this post was showing on my profile. So if I like the post, I clicked to their profile and would love to connect with them. So that's why you need to connect, engage with other profile so they engage back with you. And when they are engaging with your content, you can tap into their audience. You can hack their audience, and that's how you can grow faster. Am I clear, guys? Or do you have any questions here? Can just someone tells me?
I was waiting for someone else, but कोई नहीं बोला इसलिए मैं बोल रहा हूँ आपको कितने I am pretty clear.
But I have to leave now. May you please allow me to? Yeah, sure. Amit, you can sure leave and just let me know. Okay, guys, I'm just moving real quick and I'll take all the questions at the last. If you guys have any questions or doubts, just let me know. Okay, so instead of just commenting, thanks for sharing, I agree, beautiful post, do not do that. People hate that on LinkedIn. So while commenting, add value in the comments. If you agree to them, just tell them. If you disagree, share your thoughts politely. Ask questions if you don't understand. Okay, here are some of the examples. This person, this is the example when she was sharing her experience on my post. Her thoughts, I was disagree to them, I agreed to them, and I shared my experience. And this is someone shared a very good post about personal branding, and in one liner, does not have to be very long post. It could be one liner, but don't share thanks for sharing, nice post, beautiful post. Do not do that. Add value. Why do you need to add value? Because see, 3 people actually liked my comment. Okay, liking does not mean anything, but it meant that they actually interacted with this comment. They showed me my profile got views. They come to my profile, they connected with me, and they are aware of my existence. They know that I exist, right? And if this name and my profile picture, again, their subconscious brain will automatically get it that this is the person I have seen before. And that's how you start creating your own personal brand. And these are just small snippets that you need to work on. Do you get it? Can we move ahead, please?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Now the juiciest part of the entire session is here: content. How to create content that people engage with, the content that can get you lead. So before we dive in, you need to answer these 4 questions. Please note down or take screenshots if you like, because you need to understand this question before actually start creating the question. Who are you? What you do? Who will consume your content? This is the third part, is called your ICP, that is ICP, or your ideal client profile. That means they will consume your content. What are their pain points? What are their demographics, etc. So you have to, like, if you are a nutritional coach, you know that what are their pain points. Are they looking to recover from any disease? Are they looking for weight losses, and etc. So you need to figure out that as well. And who will buy from you? Why you need to these 4? Because you need to understand that how do you create your offer so people are actually interested in buying from you. Okay, and not only for LinkedIn, this goes for any platform that you are creating content on. Guys, have you noticed it down? Can we move ahead?
Yes, please.
Okay, if so far, if this is clear, just give me a quick yes or no. Why for yeses and for no's? Can we have quick yeses? I'm taking a water break in between. Yeah, and do let me know how, like, session is for you so far, guys. Like, are you enjoying it? Are you getting to learn something, or this is all just repetitive to you? I would love to know your thoughts, actually. Prakhar, how are you enjoying the session so far? You can even unmute and tell me.
And that's
Only have
what
to
I'm
type.
doing. So like currently,
Okay,
like
so
my
we are actually getting so many responses, good responses. Okay, so if you have answered these 4 questions, let's move ahead. When you understood your brand, you need to find content pillars. A content pillar is a very in-depth, right? But I cannot share everything in this slide. So what are content pillars is, these are the main 4 to 5 points that you're going to talk about. For example, if we are going to take about Natasha, she's a recruiter. Okay, so what she can talks about, she can talks about the latest trends in the job. Okay, she can talks about why there are a lot of people are firing. So her content pillar would be job, HR professional, resume building, that what you should be resuming, upskilling, that could be her content pillars. Okay, so, and you need to stick with your content pillars, so your entire content strategy, your content is very consistent. And how many content pillars you can have? You can have 3 to 5 content pillars. These are the main topics, and it could be another subtopics, right? For I'm taking the example of Natasha because I'm familiar with what she does. So if she's talking the resume is the main content pillar. The subtopic could be how to build a resume for if you are a data analytics, if you are into management, right? These could be subtopics. If content pillar is clear to you guys, you can ask questions, and I can take another session only on content pillar. That's how in-depth it is. Is it clear to you guys? Can we get yeses? Oh, we have someone just joined us. Hi, Taral. You are a bit late, but hope you can learn from here. Okay, so if content pillar is when you have identified your target audience, what kind of content you are creating, you have figured out your content pillars, then you need to understand another thing that is called content funnel. Okay, what funnel is? Content funnel is like, can you see that it is inverted triangular shape? That means you will be creating more of this type of content, a little bit of this type of content, a little bit of this type of content. And what does this funnel do? Okay, so when you create a content, the top of the funnel content, it brings you engagement. People connect with you, right? They can relate to your content, they engage with you, and that's how you reach to a wider audience. And this is how you grow. Middle of the funnel, who are this kind of content is very niche. For example, my top of the funnel content could be how I went into this industry, what personal branding is not, how, why I am into personal branding, how my journey so far, why my learnings in the freelancer or anything, right? That is very easy to understand and a lot of people can relate to it. Relatable, it could be your personal stories, your experiences, right? That you need to attract a lot of people to actually come to you. The middle of the funnel, this kind of content is that content that will actually help you connect with your peers and attract leads. Okay, that is this content, top of the funnel brings you engagement. This shows your expertise, that you are familiar with your uh, niches, right? For my example, I can share the tips on LinkedIn, why personal branding is necessary, how one can build personal branding, perks of personal branding, right? So people from this who knows me can come to this, who are actually interested in my services, my product, and they want to know, want to learn from me or want to buy from me. And people who act here, you are making them know that you exist. Here you are telling them that I exist and this is what I do. And here you are telling them that I do this and I can do this for yourself as well, because I have done this for similar people like you. So these kind of content are actually brings you leads. What it could be, it could be your before and after. If you are a social media manager, you manage a Instagram profile of someone. Initially you had like, they had like 1,000 followers, right? After you handled their account for 3 months, you have got them to like 7,000. So this is a before and after. Your case study, like you worked on something and you got someone results, your before and after, your experiences, your testimonials, that shows that you have worked with people, you help them achieve something, and you can actually help others do the same. And this is where you get sales. So is content funnel clear to you guys, or do I need to repeat? Just give me a quick yes, and you can ask question if you have any questions here. Emily, clear? Can we have more yeses or nos, guys, please?
I'll ask you like on WhatsApp.
Prakhar
I'll ask
is
you.
also clear. Thanks, Suvaria. Okay, awesome. So what could be the top of the funnel content? It could be your stories, your experiences, your learnings, your opinion on trending topic. Like in January, starting January, a lot of people were sharing about their resolutions on LinkedIn, their New Year resolutions, their experiences of 2022, right? Chat GPT was into the boom, the AI, how AI is turning. These topics were very trending in the January of 2023, and more people were able to relate to it. Okay, so they were getting a lot of engagement. A lot of people grew in January because of these. One of my content got over, I guess, 8K impressions when I had only 4,000 followers, because I created a topic on very trending topic. That is my experience to how was my 2022. So these kind of content is your top of the funnel content. Your middle of the funnel content is very specific, and these is your you are creating content for your targeted audience, like how to do something, step by step guides of so many things, your opinion on very niche topic, like something related to you. For example, Natasha, You can create a content that there are so many layoffs, right? Why they are laying off. And another content that you can create is during the layoff, how you can actually upskill. Okay, people actually upskill and how you can help them. Like what could be the things that they add in their resume that can help them, how to build their resume, step by step guides. That is very niched and targeted. Maybe on Twitter. And what is the most trending one? Okay, trending topic is like how I know trending topic, obviously Google. And sometime like seasonal, like I know when FIFA was there, a lot of people talked about FIFA and Messi. So some topics, you know, that seasonal topics, right? Like winters, your experiences. And Twitter is of course there. Okay, and you have to consume the content of your peers. You does not have only to create, but of your peers, like what they are talking about. What, like I told you, that you need to connect with your superior. And this is why, because they are very much familiar with another people, right? Their peer group is different. So you uh, follow them, you know that what they are talking about, and you share your own thoughts in it. So yes, Twitter, Google Trends is there, um, seasonal content is there, and your peer content is there. That's how you can get to know about it. And of course, newsletters. That newsletter helps you, a lot of newsletters that you can subscribe to, that will actually helps you guys to know about these trending topics. Okay, now what are the bottom of the funnels? Bottom of the funnel can be your case studies. I'm so sorry to other people, please do not take any offense. So I'm taking the example of Natasha, because she told me what she does, and I'm getting so many ideas about like what she can do. So Natasha, you can create a case study about how you helped someone from to get their dream job. That could be your case study. Proof of your work, like they are giving you their testimonial that I have worked with Natasha and they helped me get this, right? Your before and after, and anything that you have worked on that shows your result. It could be like if you are an email marketer, your opening rate, your conversions, your click rates. If you are a social media marketer, it could be before and after, a reel that got you a lot of leads, content strategy that actually helped your client grow from some followings and get them leads. These are the bottom of the funnel. These will actually get you leads, right? These two, and these two will get you engagement. This might get less engagement, but this will actually get you leads. So you need to create balance. Okay, we got a question here. LinkedIn content is not like that. FB has newsfeed and it's only appear. Okay, no, Tansu, I think you're mistaken. Okay, so the average shelf life, like how it usually repeats, is 1 week. Okay, LinkedIn like if it's not going viral, if it's getting average engagement, so LinkedIn algorithm, LinkedIn content has shelf life of 1 week. So if it's initially it pushes to some people, and if it gets good engagement, good everything, so it keeps on the shelf for 1 week, and it starts showing it to the new people when they post at the real time. And okay, so I think you have. It's only peer. See, there are called some peak timings. Okay, peak timings is that most people on LinkedIn are active. For example, the morning timing, that is between 8 to 10. That is the peak timing. Or in the evening, like 5 to 7:30. These timings are very peak timing where most of the people are active on LinkedIn. So why don't you try just going in these timing and consume more of content and creating content on these timing and posting them. And if you have a question, you can come over voice and ask me later. I hope that was clear to you. Okay, do you guys have any question regarding content strategy or content funnel? So please let me know. If you have any question, you can just unmute and ask. Prakhar, Maria, Tansu. None of you have any questions? Okay, so if you do not guys have any questions, I'm moving ahead. And I have a something for you guys because you have stuck to the end. Okay, I understand that people who are immediate beginners or who are in the middle and have not figured out their personal brand and how LinkedIn works and everything, this could be very overwhelming. And that's what I got you covered. But before that, let me tell you how I can help you about LinkedIn and building your personal brand. And not only on LinkedIn, but also on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. That's how you can book your one-to-one session with me, and I can help you figure out your personal brand, your content pillars, content strategy, any questions that you might have, and I will tell you that how to go from zero to certain stage within 90 days. And that's possible because I have done it for myself. I have helped other people to do the same. Or if you are busy founders, or you know someone who is a very busy and have very little time in their hand, so you can hire me to do everything for you, and I will help you. Just have to give me some time monthly, and I'll help you go from 0 to 1, and will give you leads and traffic that you need for your businesses. So here comes the surprise. I will be, after this session, I will be providing a guide to you, free guide, that is personal branding questions in more depth that I actually use for my clients in one-to-one consultation, right? 3 network message templates for professional, for coaches, that how do you reach out to people. 3 content writing templates. If you are not creating content, I will be giving you templates. You just have to tweak it as per your requirement, as per your niche and target audience. Profile optimization checklist and tools that you need for to build your LinkedIn uh, and content strategy that you may need, and how to post and schedule content, a tool list. And one more thing that I just remember, that is the few newsletter that link that you need to subscribe to know about LinkedIn content strategy, content pillars, and trending contents. So if you loved the session so far, I will be providing these to you. If you guys can just help me out, go to my profile, and if you feel like that you learned something today, you guys can endorse me, give me recommendation, and drop me a comment that you have done it, and I'll DM you the link for ebook for absolutely free. I'm making it paid soon because I have working on it. The final tweaks are remaining, and but you will guys be getting it for free. You just need to tell me that how much you loved it, or you have learned it, or what do you feel about it. If only you guys feel it, there is no compulsion. Okay, so yeah, Rachit, this person, I got it from Leeds. I never reached out to him, and he took 101 session from me. Okay, so I would love if you guys can come on camera and tell me.
Sorry, please come again. What was the question?
Hi, can you guys see me what I've just shared? Natasha, can you see it?
Can you
Yeah, I
maybe
think-
reshare your screen? I am unable to see.
Yeah. Which one? There's now
I
but
cannot hear
before.
a lot of people.
But
Can you just give
before
me
that
yes
is,
or no?
I'm saying, but before that, how could I help you? That is visible at the moment.
Prakhar, am I audible?
Yeah, you're
Or you do
audible,
not have
but
anyone?
I'm unable to see your screen. So can you reshare?
Natasha, am I audible?
You are audible. Your presentation was also visible,
You
but
are not
at the
audible.
moment it's not. I am not audible.
But I can
Am
hear
I not
Natasha.
audible? Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what happened, but audible.
Am I audible now?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Emily is dropping off now, but I'm taking questions. If you guys have questions, you can ask me anything.
What about the gift You were going to give? I'm the only one here. That is why I'm asking. I'm the only one
No,
who
I
has
guess
been since the beginning of the session.
Prakhar, Dansu, Maya, can you guys just open your screen? I would love to take a snap of to like just remember this moment because this is my first masterclass, and to be honest, I'm a bit nervous. I was a lot of nervous
Huh?
before taking it. Yeah, like I have hosted for my clients, but for me, this was my first session from planning everything and talking to people because I'm introvert.
You
And
are introvert.
I doubt that
yeah,
you are introvert. Yeah.
I don't believe.
I doubt.
Maria, can we have you and like I can stop recording?